Good morning, YouTube friends. Welcome back to Woodbury Cottage. Today we're going to be giving old Santa Claus a makeover. Can y'all see all of him? He's got a few chips on him. One big one there. So on the Santa Claus we got a whole chip out here. And I want to fix that. And the way I'm going to fix it is with some wood putty, some E6000, and a coffee filter. So what I'm going to do is put some E6000 in the repair area. Then I'm going to take the wood glue or the wood putty and a little piece of this coffee filter and scoop me out some. Then I'm going to kind of knead it into the coffee filter. And I got this idea from a great aunt of mine. She used to always stuff every little hole in her little farmhouse with paper or tinfoil. She was afraid of spiders, so she would not allow a hole in her house. Okay, let's get a little bit more, get it a little bit wet. Okay, now we're going to stick it in here with this glue and smooth it out. And it's going to give it some texture because there's a lot of grooves and dips and things in this Santa. So that's going to give it some texture. We're not going to have a smooth patch. It's going to be bumpy. Except for the edge here. Look how good we got that edge straight like the rest of it. That looks good. We're not going to sand it or anything. We're going to leave it just like that. It only had 2 holes in it. That one and this one. Oh, I just pulled it out. Should have waited for it to dry. So we'll give that some time to dry. This one feels kind of dry already. You see how it looks like it's just supposed to be there. Once we paint it, you won't even know. That one's almost dry. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and clean it up a little bit while we're waiting for that stuff to dry. And I'm just going to use some wipes to do that with. Don't miss the step of cleaning it because you want all your stuff to stick, your paints or whatever. You want that stuff to stick. And don't clean it so hard that you're leaving a residue on there. You want to be able to, you don't want to make the problem worse. Get the residue off. This Santa's getting a makeover. I know a lot of people just paint right over the dirt because they like the texture. And I have done that before. But this Santa's already got a lot of texture, so I don't want to leave any dirt on him or hair, any kind of spider web or hair or anything like that. I don't want to leave any of that on here. It looks like he's been sitting up for a while. Let's get that dust off. He's in good shape to start with, but we just want to give him a repurpose. Some of you may have this Santa. I think he came from Lowe's. We looked him up, and I think Lowe's still carries him. A friend of my daughter's gave it to us. She saw our video on repurposing the dryer and she became a subscriber. Really enjoys the channel, and so next time my daughter got up with her, she sent us this Santa Claus. Now if you see me sweating, this is August. We are resellers, so can't wait until December to get your December inventory ready. That's why I'm working on it today. And plus, while I got on my mind what I want to do with it, time I saw it, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. Like I said, he's in real good shape, and I think anybody could enjoy him just like he is. But our purpose here on our channel is to upcycle, repurpose, reinvent. Let me tell you, now that we got him cleaned up, that's good enough. What are we going to do with him? My vision for this Santa is to have him for a doorbell. I bought this doorbell. I think it's a Victorian style doorbell. I've had it for several years, waiting on the perfect project. Paid $2 for it. So what I'm going to do is put it right here. I gotta turn this back, turn that around. I gotta do a little adjustment on that. But he's gonna have like his staff right here, or a walking stick, and the bells on it here. And then I'm gonna make him tall. I got a wood box to put in. Okay, let's get started. First thing we want to do is paint him. And I am going to go over this gold a little bit, not much. In the places where he's chipped, I'm going to go over that in. This is not the normal paint that I normally use, but it was all they had at the store, so I had to go with it. Just getting the crevices and some of this gold. I like that gold, but it doesn't match what we're going to use it for. It's going to be a farmhouse Santa. Farmhouse Santa doorbell. Okay, I think that'll be enough. Let's give him a few minutes to dry. This is some regular old outdoor paint, and I did put some chalk paint. I meant some, not chalk paint. I put some baking soda in it because I want to be able to distress it back and give him a farmhouse look. I think I used 3 to 1. 3 parts paint, 1 part baking soda. So now there are so many recipes. See, I wanted it to be very wet, so to go into all the crevices. I don't know what this is. I bought it at the Amazon retail return store where they take the return stuff, and I don't know what kind of brush originally it is, but I'm using it for this. It's working just fine. Old Santa Claus getting a makeover. I love to watch the makeover videos where the ladies do their hair and makeup. Sometimes you just can't hardly believe it's the same woman. Okay, we got some crevices in there that paintbrush is not getting into, so let's try this little chip brush. Even as wet as it is, I'm still not getting in all the crevices. Here we go. Got it. I didn't tell you I put some water in that paint. Yeah. It's 3 parts paint, 1 part water. And, 1 part baking soda. And then I added enough water to make it soupy. And I did that because of the application, what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to run into all these little details. And be easy to water distress. Use a washcloth to distress that. Yeah, and it's a messy job. You want to do something like this outside for sure. I'm not really worried about brush marks right now. I just want to get paint into all the crevices. Yes, I am a messy painter. That's the fun of it. Thinking this would be really cute for an outdoor on the porch. Or, this has got that beautiful antique Victorian bell on it. Wouldn't it be cute in a reception area where you need to ring the bell? That'd be cute too. And I'm gonna distress him back real heavy because I really want him to look vintage. And I'm gonna put a lot of polyacrylic on it because I don't want this paint to come off. I just want it to look like it's coming off. And I'm just kind of going over and getting some of the excess paint off. Like where it's puddling, I'm just trying to get some of that off. You're looking good, Santa. You're looking good. You get back this fall. Okay, let's let him dry. While he's drying, let's work on the walking stick. The walking stick is what's going to hold the doorbell. This is just a railing post. And I think I want it to be just above his hand right here because I don't want to cover up his beard. Okay, hold your ears. Don't cut it. Yeah, that looks about right. It's not perfectly straight. But I can tell you one thing, I can't make a straight cut to save my life, so I'm not going to waste any more of it. I'm just going to go with it. So I got my 80 grit. Put it on there like that. That's all you do. Let's get the sand moving. All right. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Now I gotta get, it's not gonna go in his hand. If I get one small enough that will fit in his hand, it's not gonna hold the doorbell. So it's gotta at least be this big so it'll hold the bell. Now, I need to get a little platform to screw this to so I can screw it, then I'll screw the whole thing to the wood box. So I got another piece of scrap wood here. I think this is like a fence panel, but it's kind of thin. So I'm going to just cut like a little square, like that. And I've got these 2 long screws. Probably just going to only use one. Move my bells because I don't want to get paint on them. Speed square would be the better choice to make this mark with, and a pencil would be a better choice. Close enough. Alright, whole years I'm going to use a saw again. When you make that little mark with that paint cutter, it is easier to follow your line. I didn't invent that. I don't think I did. I don't know where I saw it. If it's your idea, feel free to say so. Alright, let's sand it up a little bit. That little piece. Ain't that a pretty color? That's beautiful. Okay, now we're going to need to find the straightest end, which I'm going to say is this end. We need to screw it into that. So when you're dealing with this kind of wood and this kind of wood, you want to do a pilot hole. If you don't, you're going to get a piece of busted wood. We want to drill a hole for a pilot. Okay, let's see if we can use this one. Try to find the middle. There is a way to find the middle with an X. Let's go ahead and try that. Go from corner to corner. And corner to corner. Then where they meet in the middle, that should be your middle. What do you think? And then this, I want it to go like that, right? I don't want it to go all the way to the front. Alright, let's put our bits back where they belong so we can find them the next time we need to use them. Back in the case they go. Got some wood glue here, some Type Bond 3. That's the chicken y'all hear. I take this camera out, she comes running. There we go. Okay, let's paint this white. One kind of all match. I hope we got enough paint. Oh, I'm gonna have to mix up some more paint anyway because I gotta paint the box. So he'll be a little bit taller. Oh, I didn't paint this black first. Well, I'm just gonna go with it. See what happens. Okay, we got our post for a bell ready. Just let that dry. Oh, we got one more thing to do to it, but we're gonna wait for it to dry. Okay, let's work on that box. Alright, this is the box we're going to put him on. It's just a wood box I got at a thrift store. I think I do want to put some black on this first. Do that first. Okay, we're going to have to put some poly on it. Look how it's bleeding through already. That's a different kind of wood on the top. It's not bleeding through. There's my other pair of glasses. Alright, if it bleeds through again, we're going to have to just go with it because that's all the poly I got. Oh wait, look how it's bleeding on this side. Y'all see that? Kind of pretty. Might go with it. pair of sticks dry. Now, we got 2 things, or 3 things we can use for it. Get them glasses out in the sun before we start a fire. Like this. That's kind of big for a walking stick, but it's a little small walking stick. Let me show you these. Kind of like this one. This one's cute too. This one might be more masculine. This one kind of looks like more for a porch though, don't you think? I like them all except for that one. Can't make up my mind. Let's go with this one.